Good afternoon, I'm Tim Bouvry, AkzoNobel Sikkens Wood Coatings. What we are trying to do today is actually using the Cobalt and the Mimic software to use that for spraying applications. So what we have figured out now, we took some smaller but complex substrates, and I must say it was very easy to program, again without coding. Very easy to program the movement of what you see behind me here, the Cobalt. And why was it so easy? Because for us as application technicians, we are spraying a lot, we know how to spray, and actually this programming is exactly the same as we would do normally. So we just take the gun, the sensor is on it, we do our regular movements, and the Cobalt just mimics that perfectly. And this programming took less than 1 minute. And on the first go, we could see we already had a perfect surface, and we are getting the edges and the angles of the harder to reach parts, which is normally very hard to do. We are often the translator between our customer, the operator on the spray line, and the machine supplier. We have a role in that to explain the needs of what the operator wants on where they want to paint, and explain this to the program people of the supplier. By using Mimic, it makes it a lot easier. We often made videos, we often take pictures and send them around to show how we want the robot to act. With Mimic, this is not needed. We are just taking the gun that we are normally using and we're making the movement just as we want it, and the Cobalt is just mimicking exactly the same process. It's not only about spraying the whole part. We believe touch-up can also be a big thing. But what also exists is that there's a lot of lines, and as every technology has its downsides, I believe Cobalt spraying with the Mimic can be a contribution to just plug in where the problem is, to solve where the bigger lines or the larger lines are failing. For example, we are creating sometimes a lot more paint and a lot of overspray because there is some parts of the windows or the substrates that are very hard to reach. By adding a Cobalt and by programming it this easy with a Mimic, we can plug it in to just apply the paint where we want it, where the current line is failing. Also, one of our values at AkzoNobel is health and safety. Not only our safety, but also your safety. Collaborative roboting doesn't require a lot of safety. There's no requirement of cages, there's no requirement of any safe zones. Even while it's moving, it's very safe. You can just go there and make it stop. Another safety advantage of the Mimic is you don't need to be inside the spray booth to program the movements. You can stand outside having the same piece in front of you, just using the Mimic software and the Mimic joystick to program everything that will happen inside in a safe environment without the need for us to wear all kinds of safety and health measurements. We at AkzoNobel, we're just huge fans of innovation. And we believe there's more than just the paint. We really need to ride and drive this innovation train. By doing these kind of testing and by working together with parties like Norbe, we are really trying to bring the innovation to our customers. And what I really like about this, automatic spraying, a lot of people, a lot of our customers, they say that's nothing for me. It's too complicated. It's not. This system can bring the innovation of automatic spraying to every level of customer. Whether you have very big batch sizes or you actually have very small batch sizes. The easiness of the programming will allow you to, even if you only have 5 pieces, to spray one by mimicking, and then automatically 4, 5, 10, 20 other pieces will be sprayed.